The Sonance and PowerPipe X series delivers premium bass performance for residential, professional, and marine audio experiences, installed out of sight, porting full, impactful low frequencies directly into the room. Before you begin, review the required parts by application chart and confirm you have everything for your installation. Note that PPX8 and PPX10 models use a 4-inch diameter pipe tube, while PPX12 and PPX15 models use a 6-inch diameter pipe tube. Ensure you have the appropriate adapters and connectors as needed for your model. Verify that there is enough space in the ceiling cavity to accommodate the subwoofer enclosure and pipe tube. Never cut or modify any structural members. For standard grille finishes in drywall, attach a Sonance pre-construction bracket to the ceiling joist to mark the final location of the subwoofer grille. For TRUFIG flush installation into drywall ceilings, place the VX TRUFIG mounting platform at the desired grille location and secure it to the joists. Verify the ceiling structure can support the full weight of the subwoofer. Measure for appropriate distance from the grille opening location to identify placement for the subwoofer enclosure and pipe tube. For attic or above joist placement, secure 2 PPX rubber straps across adjacent joists, securing with screws and washers from the top or along the outside edge of each joist. Recommended spacing is within the middle third, inside the subwoofer feet. Tension the straps firmly and rest the subwoofer on top. For between joist placement, cut 2 2x4 boards to span the joist cavity. Prepare each board with foam tape or weather stripping along one long side. Secure the boards to the joist spacing with the prepared side facing up toward the cavity. Measure the height within the cavity from the top of the cavity to the top of the board to confirm enough spacing for the subwoofer and its feet. Place the subwoofer onto the 2x4 boards. If the subwoofer makes contact with any surfaces within the cavity, pad the surfaces with foam tape or weather stripping to minimize unwanted vibration. Run your speaker wire and connect to the subwoofer's spring-loaded terminals, observing polarity. Test the subwoofer by playing content through a connected amplifier. Remove the PVC port covers from both ends of the pipe tube. Connect the pipe tube to the enclosure. Check for proper functionality and that there is no unwanted vibration or rattling. Verify that the pipe tube can bend toward the grille location. Add PPX adapters as required. Use a zip tie to tether the other end of the tube to the pre-construction bracket or TRUFIG mounting bracket for retrieval after the ceiling is finished. For solid surface ceilings, use the TRUFIG by Sonance router template to cut the opening and tether the pipe tube to the inside of the opening before closing the surface. See manual for detailed steps. For TRUFIG flush mounted finishes in drywall, once the ceiling is finished and all mudding, sanding, and painting is complete, remove the metal sanding shield using the keyhole, being careful not to disturb the plastic paint shield. Poke through the pre-cut hole in the paint shield and peel it away. Locate the VX spacer gasket around the rim, peel it away, and discard it. Once the ceiling surface is complete and the XPC grille connector opening is prepared, reach into the opening to free the pipe tube from the tether. Pull the pipe tube through the opening, loosen the clamp ring, slide the pipe tube onto the XPC grille connector, and retighten. The PPX12 and PPX15 models feature a 6-inch diameter pipe, which will connect directly to the XPC grille connector. PPX8 and PPX10 models will require a 4-inch to 6-inch pipe adapter. Insert the connected assembly into the ceiling opening and secure using a low torque setting. Never over tighten. Attach the XPC trimless round or square grille to complete the installation. For wall installation, the PowerPipe X series ports into the room through a toekick grille near the base of the wall. Position the subwoofer enclosure behind the wall on the ground or a sturdy, stable surface, with the enclosure opening within 18 inches of the desired toekick location. Bend the pipe tube toward the toekick position. For a tight 90-degree bend, use the optional PPX 90-degree adapter. Plan your cut within a stud bay. The toekick connector and grille require 14.5 inches of width and fit within most standard 16-inch on-center stud bays. Use the supplied cutout template to mark and cut the opening from the front side of the wall. From behind the wall, cut enough drywall in the stud bay to insert the toekick connector and press it flush against the drywall opening on the other side. From the front, attach the sub plate to the connector using the 6 short screws, then level and secure it to the drywall and studs using the 4 long screws. Connect the pipe tube to the toekick connector from behind the wall. Attach the magnetic toekick grille to finish. For cabinet installation, the PowerPipe X series subwoofer installs inside cabinetry and ports through the toe kick at the base. Inspect to confirm the cabinet has enough internal clearance for the subwoofer and that the cabinet toe kick has at least 4 inches of vertical space. Place the subwoofer inside the cabinet to confirm spacing, accounting for the pipe tube bend needed to reach the toe kick connector. For new builds, turn the cabinet on its side or upside down for easiest access. Use the PPX toe kick subplate and toe kick connector to measure and mark the opening for the PPX pipe tube. Cut the opening using a 6.5-inch hole saw. For retrofit installations where the baseboard can't be reached from within, measure and cut a 16-inch wide by 8-inch deep access hole in the bottom shelf, starting close to the front and 1 inch inward from the back of the baseboard, being sure to align with the placement of the PPX toe kick subplate on the face of the toe kick. Use the supplied cutout template to mark and cut the grille opening in the front cabinet base. Position the toe kick connector inside with the grille opening facing the cut. From outside, attach the subplate using the 6 short screws at the inner holes, then level and secure it to the cabinet toe kick using the 4 long screws at the outer holes. Connect the pipe tube from inside the cabinet. The PPX12 and PPX15 models feature a 6-inch diameter pipe, which will connect directly to the toe kick connector. PPX8 and PPX10 models will require a 4-inch to 6-inch pipe adapter. Place the subwoofer enclosure inside the cabinet and attach the pipe tube. Attach the magnetic toe kick grille to finish. After installation, test the system to confirm proper acoustic performance and grille fit. For warranty information, accessories, and full technical specifications, refer to the PowerPipe X series installation manual or visit sonance.com.